Hello, fellow autistic people. Hello again. This is probably gonna be a large video because a lot of things happen. So I went up to my hometown to visit family. Yep, that's right. That's me with my family. That's all you're gonna get of a normal Mexican family. Um, I go there once a year, talk to them, and just visit my hometown. I'm from the second largest city in Mexico's called Guadalajara. I'm actually from the other part, Zapopan, but it's basically the same thing. It's not even a city, to be honest. It's just a it's just a very large town that kind of wants to be a city. I live in Mexico City now. Been living there for a while. You kind of get used to how a good city pampers you. You know, walkable cities, good system to move around the city. This is just non-existent there. But anyway, enough complaints of my hometown. Let's go with business. Okay, so the whole there was insane. But it is everything that I got here and that I'm gonna show you it was gotten into different parts, funny enough. So you're gonna see some of my older items, like really old items that basically my parents were keeping at their house. Some classic items, some stuff that belonged to my brother, my little brother, and he actually went to Japan last month. It was in October. That was not last month, bro. We were almost in 2025, and I think last month was October. Okay, I'm still living in my November because November is my birthday. So to me, it's like the main character. That's the main month, you know. But yeah, he went in October to Japan, brought me a lot of shit, a lot of things I did ask him to get me, you know. But there is some other stuff that he got me I guess as a present. So that was pretty cool. So I'm not sure how to start this video. Let's start with my brother. My brother, when he was a kid, he got two consoles during his lifetime. I was already a teenager, and he got the Nintendo 64, which he cherished it. It's a good thing that he doesn't that I don't like Nintendo 64 because I will be all over him with his collection. My girlfriend is always like, stop asking people to buy their shit. But anyway, let's start with this. This was my brother's childhood Game Boy Advance's piece. I know it's not in like the super best condition. This was well used, and I actually used it a lot. I play a lot this game, which is probably my favorite Game Boy Advance game, along with Fire Emblem. I think Fire Emblem probably is my number one, but Mario vs. Donkey Kong, this is up there. This is one of my best games, basically one of my favorite games ever. I do want to get the Switch version because I haven't seen it, but if it is just like the original game, that game was hard. Like getting through the game was easy, but getting through the game like 100%, getting all the stars was a real challenge. You really did have to become like some sort of a speedrunner to finish those levels, and I loved it. After a while, actually, when I started streaming, I realized that the best optimum way to play this game is with a fight stick. It's always a fight stick to me. Like, it's the best controller. It was the first controller that I used. So yeah, I mean, I've been playing a lot this game. I've been enjoying it, playing it emulated on my computer with fight stick.
Como de un lado a otro. Sí, este es un mundo que me cuesta mucho trabajo hacerlo como tiene que hacerse. Oh, lo hice súper. Bien. A huevo. Nunca lo había estuvo chido eso, sí, exacto. Se vio casi profesional.
So I think the Switch version probably will be great, because I mean you get any controller basically that you can work with, you can use it. But yeah, this game, I spent a lot of time playing this as well. The King of Fighters, Howling Blood. You know, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I thought this was awesome. Like the fact that you could play King of Fighters here, and it looked awesome. It sounded awesome. You could do all the King combos. I was able to do all the King combos, you know? Like, I don't know, like up close, jab, and then just like the Rekka, the kicked Rekkas, and then cancel into a special move. You could do it, you know, and it felt great. And it was great because you don't have to go to the arcade, you know? You can have it at home or you can have it anywhere. You can be playing Kim, Yori, and Kyo, you know? Good, clean fun. And I actually realized that this was not an original cartridges pretty recently. I was seeing a video where somebody was talking about these games and they were like, this is pretty expensive. And I'm like, what? I remember this game in particular was given to me by a guy. Like, he said, do you like King of Fighters? And I was like, yo, King of Fighters is the best. And he said, take this. And I was like, bro. And I played so much of it. I thought it was pretty funny that it's not real. It's not a real cartridge. Probably the reason why this guy in like Mexico 2000s gave it to me, right? Nobody gives you games for free. These are real. Simpson Road Rage and Mario Pinball, which both of them I think they go for like just normal prices. Lose. Yeah, I don't know if I will flip this too. I will keep this too. And my main reason why I want to get this is because I want to start playing Soul Silver, and I think this is probably the best way to start playing again basically a Game Boy Color game. There is this, who knows, Mia Hamm, Sucker, shoot, who cares? Is this a girls? Oh, this is a girls game. You go girl. So pretty much this is the Nintendo Hall. I know this works. I'm pretty sure that this works. So I will test this soon when I get the chance of ordering. And well, fast forward. Now my brother is a grown up, and he has dreams and stuff. You know, he dreamed of going to Japan, and he realized that dream on the last October. Of course, me being a close relative, I have dips, you know. I have dips in telling him, you know, you should bring me stuff. So I wanted to see if I could get a teal Smash controller, the transparent Smash controller, which I already have, but it cannot hurt to maybe have two of them, you know. The sky is the limit, you know. I wanted to get also the white Smash. Yeah, I was basically just asking him to get me Smash controllers, but also cars. I really wanted to get this box specifically, and I was able to get it. Nice. Now, I wanted to get it as a display. I'm not gonna complain about the price that he got, because I think he got it a little overpriced. You know, when you're consuming too much cards, and you know how much is to pay, how much they are MRSPs on the market, you kind of get mad if you pay like maybe $20 more, you know. But I mean, he's a tourist there. He's not gonna go in to the deepest nearest of Japan to get the lowest price of a 151 bucks, you know. But I do have a little complaint that I was maybe already realizing this. I knew that a lot of places where you buy the 151s, they take out the plastic. So this is seal. If you can see, this is seal, but it doesn't come with the plastic. So I mean, if you know about products from Pokemon, I was trying to get it. I was with this one and my other Surging Sparks box that I show you. I want to get the roll going into some sealed products. I'm probably gonna keep this one. I'm not gonna open it up, but I will keep it this way. But yeah, I mean, I was expecting already this. I know that I know that a lot of stores, they take out the shrink wrap for their customers, which is a shame, to be honest. But anyway, I guess the public doesn't really care there. And I asked for another box. I asked for the EX Shiny ones. I wanted the whole box as well. And but he'd say I didn't find the box, but I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packages, because the box has 10, so 10 packages. So he was like, yeah, so this is okay, right? And I was like, no. I mean, I didn't say that. I was like, thank you, brother, you are the best. But yeah, in my mind was like, I wanted to keep these seals. And also, maybe if I was gonna open this one, maybe, just maybe, was there's a reason why you get the box. Because once you get the box, you only get one. In Japan, you get one guarantee, secret special card. I don't know what's the name of them right now, to be honest. Guarantee per package. It could be the shittiest one. This collection has some excellent cards. It can be a shitty one, or it can be a great one. But I mean, at least you get one guarantee, you know. So this was a shame not to get the box, but you know what? We're gonna open this ones. We're gonna open this ones on today's episode. But let's continue with the haul. My brother also got me this. First, he gave me this, and I was like, yeah, this is perfect, because this is the one that I wanted. Because I love the Super Nintendo is basically my favorite console. This and the Wii probably. I love the Switch. But you cannot. I don't know, bro. This is difficult. I was thinking about the DS too. And I was thinking about the Game Boy Advance. Wow, what? I think the only one that I don't like is the original Nintendo and the Nintendo 64. All of them have been amazing. Those two, I will put you in the bin, no matter what day you tell me. But anyway, he gave me this one, but then he showed me to this one, and I was like, I need it. And right now it's hanging, because I do have an obsession with GameCube controllers, and so this was fitting. It's now hanging on my Smash controller case. So this is a very good thing to have, definitely. Thank you to my brother. He brought me two gacha things. One is La Criatura Burunia, and the other one is the Chun-Li. I saw this once before he brought it to me. I saw that Bandai was releasing these gachas, or Capcom was gonna do this with them, and it's like several of the characters from Street Fighter, and they're all looking at the mirror. I thought that was really cool. My favorite one was the Zangief one, because it's completely unhinged. It's so on point, you know. As a matter of fact, each one is on point. Like, I thought it was very funny that Ryo was so out of character. Like, of course he's gonna be so out of character. Probably Ryo is like Daigo, you know, he's a real goofball, but in the outside he looks like a super serious person, you know. Chun-Li is like super, just very number one girl in everybody's book. So each one was pretty fantastic, and this one is probably one of my favorite things. Getting a Neku arc thing official from Japan, it's a dream. It's a favorite dream. Anyway, Donkey Kong Country, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Look at this price. Bruh. This is insanely criminal to get a price like this for such a lovely conditioning game. I have no idea if this is the price that you get for this game in Japan. You know, I already own this. I already have a copy of Japanese games. The history with me for this game, I had completely adored this game, just like 2 million people else. Same story as everybody. This used to be a great time, and it made me real happy when I was a kid. I remember that I wanted just to finish it up as soon as possible. Even got it into 1 hour. So it's super fun. This game is super fun. I know it all. One of those games that you know it all. That's me. This is the game that I know it all. Always love to do 101% runs as fast as possible, you know. Right now I think I'm over 1 hour. When I was a kid, I was better at it. It was crazy. But yeah, I adored this game, and I sold mine years ago. One of my biggest regrets was to sell my Super Nintendo collection. And I think it was 2 years ago I started getting my collection back. I bought a Super Nintendo and I started just trying to get the games that I wanted to. But I found out that this was pretty expensive. Like the US game is pretty expensive. Why? I mean it's awesome, but it's my opinion that since this game is pretty loved, everybody had one growing up. Just the same way as Super Mario World. Some Super Mario World cards are sometimes so overpriced, but usually the price is pretty fair. Like, yo, this was everywhere. I will, and I found out that it was super, 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 super expensive. There was this guy who wanted like $25 for a card here locally, and I was like, that's way too much money. And then that's the same time that I started getting on eBay. You know, there's this little trick that you go to eBay, you search for what you want, and then you put there is shipping from Asia. Most likely, everybody on China and Japan will give you free shipping. Like it's almost guaranteed. When other countries are like charging you almost double the price of what the the value of the item that you want to order is just on shipping. Is and it gets frustrating because you want to buy some stuff, but it's based. I mean, from Mexico, it's really impossible, really, to buy stuff from the United States. It is horrible for us to pay, I don't know, triple times just for shipping, when our currency is super bad. I'm paying a lot of money for games. If I were to buy from the United States, it will be crazy spending. But from Japan, you get pretty good deals. And I found the Donkey Kong 1, Donkey Kong 2, and Donkey Kong 3 for the Super Nintendo for like $20 with shipping included. It was a crazy deal. I was like, I'm not. Why these deals don't exist? Why can I get this type of deals? And the conditions were great. Sometimes you, I don't know. You don't understand why markets are like that. Why Japanese is priced so differently, but their condition is just so perfect. I mean, I will understand it from games like Chrono Trigger. You cannot really read that shit. But Donkey Kong, I mean, you can play this the same way. There is no change at all. I don't know. When my brother was in Japan, I was like, if you see these items, please let me know. I wanted to get maybe a Soul Silver. I wanted to get maybe a silver in box for the Game Boy. But I also told him, and he did end up finding both of them are really prices that I will think, yeah, I don't want to pay for that item right now, that amount of money. They're pricey, but you hope maybe you can get one of those deals that you see on Japanese imports or people visiting Japan on hard loves, things like that. I got Soul Silver for 2 yen. Impossible shit. You're still in hopes that sometimes this thing happens. And they happen with the Donkey Kong. That was a great deal. But then he sent me those pictures of those silvers and those Soul Silvers, and with those tags, with those price tags, I was like, yeah, no. And I told him, you know what? Let me get this, because I think I've been overdue on having this. Arino Gacho Game Center CX, the Arino Gacho collection, 1 and 2 replay. So, if you guys don't know, I think there was in the first episode some shout outs to Game Center CX. But Game Center CX is this guy, Arino Gacho, who's been running the show for like 20 years or more so far. I think they just did 20 years. And he released some games for the DS back then in Japan. And it was the first collection and the second one. It's just basically mini games. He does a show where he plays retro games So somebody said in Bandai was like, can we give Arena Gachu a game right now? And they built it, and it was good. It was actually a good collection of video games. This was released in the US as Retro Game Master, I think. Retro Game Collection, something like that. It was a really good. It is a really good game of classic type of games. You know, the first one that got released in the U.S. and it's a bomb. I found out that I was playing this game, the original one for the DS, long before I knew who Arina Gacho was. Arina Gacho was maybe my obsession during the pandemics. I will look for hours and hours and hours and hours. I think I probably have seen all the episodes so far, even the 24-hour specials. So my knowledge of Arina Gacho is weird. Like, I shouldn't know so much about one specific person. But here we are, it's 2025 soon, and I can say confidently that I'm probably the number one Arena Gacho fan in Mexico, most likely, and one of the persons who holds more and more knowledge about this show, probably on Western media. But I wanted to get this game. The second collection was not released in the US, mainly because it contains an RPG. It's a large portion of the game. Even the special edition of the original game was released with cards and more stuff that was more in line up with the show. Like the first version, in the US version, they really just don't mention the show at all. You know, but in the Japanese version, this is our full Game Center CX games. Like, you are a kid that for some reason time travels to back time when Arina Gacho was a kid, and you play games with him. And you read the magazines to get maybe some scoops on how to get better at the games. You know, it was a fun little retro game collection. But the second one had a whole detective, like those Famicom detective games in Japan.
鈴井社長から途中経過の報告があった。
バーンと。うわ、もうこれやる気満々になってるじゃないですか。課長は名探偵前編。ゲームセンター CX の番組の方々を中心にですね、配役してフィクションのお話を作れればいいかなということで。
これは安倍さんですか？
これは安倍さんです。
戸島。
似てますか？
これ裏側ですよね。
はい。
これ笹野じゃないですか？あ、全部入れたんですか？
はい。
このハッピーピープルに出てきそうな。こ
れ似てませんか？
これ似てる。
すごい
似てますね。
今これを元に、
はい、
80年代風の調べるとか話すとかそういうのを課長と一緒にプレイヤーが事件を捜査していくっていうゲームを、作ってみたいなと思ってます。
懐かしのコマンド式推理アドベンチャーが蘇る。その名も課長は名探偵。
You know, those classic detective Famicom games, Famicom Detective, I don't know. Who cares? Those are for Japanese people. But it's a complete, full, blown out RPG included in the second game. And it's the main thing along with mini games that connect with that one. And the whole history of the game is related to the show. So this is most likely the reason why this was not released in the US. But here is both of them were re-released for the Switch. Is a complete banger to have this. This was, of course, not released in the US in any capacity. But thanks to my brother being in Japan, now we get to get an Arena Gacho original. And that's pretty much all the stuff that my brother got me. Okay, it's time. Let's turn this up. Let's turn this video up, because we still get a lot of things to see. I still need to show you all the shit that I got. I got some plushies. I got a crazy deal in my hometown. Man, it was a crazy weekend, definitely. But how about we spice things up with some Japanese shiny cardboard? Now you will see the reason why I wanted to get these packages. These are the super shiny special super collection. I don't know how to even call in Japanese, but it's basically just a collection that Pokemon does every once in a while, and they put sometimes in Japanese you get like one shiny thing, you know, a holo for each package. Maybe sometimes you don't, you know, but there are only 5 cards, different from all over the world releases where you get like 10 cards. Maybe you get a reverse, you know. In every set in US and all over the world, you get one reverse holo, and then you get maybe the opportunity of getting one of the different rarities. Well, in Japan, you don't get that per pack. You might not get even anything really per pack. You get only five chances, 5 cards, you know. But then they do each year a specialty set. The specialty sets are just a rush of dopamine. We get Charmander here, we get the Hoppip, oh, and the cards. They just feel so great. Opening Japanese is just so awesome. Oh man, they do it so well. The cards are so well made. They're a lot better than the counterparts. And there you go. I mean, 3 cards in, and you get already a holo. This is a cool holo. Okay, but we're not here for this. You get another holo. Okay. Ooh, you get a shiny fucker.
Bruh.
Damn, bro. I don't think this is normal. Just to get this right away or any package, I will know. But the fun doesn't stop here. Definitely. Oh, you got the reverse. I wanted to see this reverse is so bad. Oh, you got the digital reverse. I don't know if that's the way it's called, but there is Cosmos reverse. I don't know. The Pokeball reverses found in the 151. Those were hot, but Japanese do it so much better. Look at this. This is the reverse holo of this pack, and I'm on an LSD, of course, but this is awesome. This is just completely insane. You get maybe a trainer, maybe 3 trainers, sorry, and a little tandem mouse. So you see how these packages go. They just make you feel so great, you know. That's why I love the rush of these packages. That's why I wanted to get these packages. There is also the possibility, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, because again, since you don't get the box, you don't get the secret rare or the specialty, the super special guarantee card per a box. You know, this is just random ones found in a shelf. So we might not get like the super duper. I love this one though. This Slowpoke is so cute. Klefki, okay, I'm a Klefki fan. I'm not a whatever this guy is fan. Oh, Palmto, I think I already have this in when I opened there is a version of this set called Paldean. Who cares? I can't even remember. But yeah, I opened this. I opened a full booster box, if I not remember it. Didn't pull anything crazy, but we got this one, I think. Okay, we got a DX. This XCXs, they're so boring, but in Japanese, I have to say that they look like 20% better. It's still not what I will call a banger. You know, these cards are not like special at all. I don't know. All the X's were a little better. This ones I have to say that nobody's really getting excited about, you know, unless they are full art or secret rares. But I do have to say that the Japanese ones are so much better. Look at those details. Yep. I was not really. Oh, look at this Klefka. It's so beautiful. Okay, I totally forgot about the other card. Who cares about you? Let's talk 30 minutes about Mina Nakai's Klefka. Mina Nakai is one of my favorite artists in the Pokemon, but this card is absolutely fantastic. I collect Mina Nakai cards, so I'm stoked on having this one. Whoever this guy is, and fucking Flamingo. Okay, let's keep it going. This feels awesome, bro. Whew, you get what you pay when you buy this super high-end Japanese cars. This is a blast. They're really a blast. We got the Minecraft guy. We got Staryu. These are from 151. You get a Raichu. Yeah, they do get together some sets in here. Popular cars that you might not get. But look at this. You get like 3 different type of holos in just one pack. It's crazy. It's crazy. Look at this. Man, I cannot get enough of this. Reverse holos. Like digital one. Oh my god. So good. They do it so good. Okay, we got a... I don't know what is this one. I've seen it, but I have no idea what is this Pokemon. Oh, more Tandem Mouse and the sushi one. Okay, okay. I get it, I get it. We keep it going. Now, this is a good... I have to say that this is an excellent killer time before we move on with the other haul. You probably already forgot that you were at a haul video and you were just like, why are we opening cars now? Now this is a car video, I guess. Tetsu Kojima, please be on the lookout for the art of this person. It's completely amazing. Is one of the newest illustrators, I guess. I haven't seen way back something from them. It's completely awesome. We got this one. Oh, full Tinkaton now. This is I collect Tinkaton cards, so this is awesome. This is why I also love this sets from these ones. They do have a lot of Tinkatons, so that's great. We got Zito from 151. Okay, okay. Oh, look at this. And this is Shibusa, right? Yeah, Shibusa, you can see there. I love this one. I guess you can see now that there's a tendency of me liking really cute stuff when it comes to Pokemon. But yeah, I love illustrators, specifically Shibusa has done many awesome cards. And you see like the line work is not common, you know. It is its own unique thing. Okay, we got Pidgey. Okay. Oh, Yano. There's a possibility of a full art Yano in here. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if it does, I believe that's the most expensive card in the set, and as far as me, that's the card that I will love to get from this set. Like number 1. I collect all Yono cards, so that will be the best to pull it. I mean, probably I will buy it. I don't think I will buy it. It's just too much money. If you see the price, it's just too much money. But if you pull it, that will be a great feeling. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, this cute little guy. We got this one. Okay, these are cool. These are cool. Oh, ooh, the duck, shiny duck. Not so much of a change from just the normal colors. How did they choose the colors for the shinies? This doesn't really look different from the normal one. I mean, I guess it's blue. Yeah, we got Alexam. Now this is a cool one. Let's see. This one's pretty normal, but good looking cars. I guess the Japanese EX. I was saying before, there's really nobody really in the world gives a crap about these cards. It's a shame. They could have done something special with them, I think. And we got the Goldengo one. Okay, 3 packs to go. Ooh, it's been fun. It's been fun. I'm getting the rush. The rush. Oh man, I love this feeling of just seeing what you get. This is a good thing because I was not really planning on opening if I got the box, but if it is just the packages like that, yeah, we'll open them up. Let's rip them off and see what we get. Okay, we got the other one. We got the Shibusa normal. Oh, this one, it's also from 151, I think. Oh, There's a lot of Pommos and Pimas and things in this set. This is a glorious car. This is so good. It's like if you're just lying down on a play date with your Pokemon. It's like, this is what you will see. That will be a beautiful life, to be honest. And whatever this is. Oh, okay. Not. It's funny because was an excellent one. See who made it? Ghidorah. Who made this? Ghidorah. Yeah, I don't think even if Shinji Kana will draw this one, I don't think they will get a good illustration out of it. Jigglypuff, whoever this is, the card. Oh man, I got so many stuff to say about those cards, the EXs. They could have done it so much better. Nobody gives a crap about those cards, but I also think they made it that way on purpose. Because somebody has to play those cards, you know? They cannot be spending a lot of money just to play the game. Anyway, we got a fucking bird. We got this guy. We got one more 151. That's a good thing that I'm not opening the 151 one. I'm getting a lot of 151 cards that are just there. Okay, we got this guy. I don't care. Oh, this is an absolute blast. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This makes me feel so good. Oh man. All the Oddish evolution line is one of my favorite Pokemons ever. And Pokemon always has such a cherish for them. You can see on different cards that they have made through the years. They just been doing it good. And this one, oh man, I'm so high right now, bro. I'm just looking at this little guy, Gloom, and thinking, yeah, this is one of the best Pokemons out there. Boring EX, I guess, but you get a guarantee EX. I think that's the gimmick, that you get guarantee EX on each card, on each pack. Okay, this are good. These are good. This line is also awesome. You get trainers. And it's Snorlax. I don't know if this is the 151 one. But anyway, last chance. Can we get a full art? Most likely not. I think we burned all of our chances from the beginning, knowing that this didn't came from a sealed box, of maybe getting a full art. So if we get a full art here, that's insane, bro. Anyway, we got the little wheat cat. We got the other mouses. We got this. I love this hollow. It just doesn't really. Nobody gives a crap about hollows anymore. Hollows used to be like everybody was raving in 2000, and now it's like, oh, you got a hollow, just throw it in the garbage. But this Mega Man looking motherfucker looks good. Looks good. Okay, Taurus. I wish I had better cars for the reverses, because the reverses are so good. I love that. It doesn't get all, but this, I mean, who cares about this guy? You know? Oh, okay, we got this again. And no full art. Just expected. Again, this is the reason why you get the whole box, because you get the guarantee full art at least in one package. But I don't know, I think we did great. The shiny Pokemons that we got are probably super fun. The shiny ones, yeah, and we got one of the first ones. We got this one. This is probably the SR. I'm thinking, you know what? This was the SR, I think. Yeah, this was the guarantee per box. This is crazy that we got it, and this is completely shit. I don't know about you guys, but I hate this Pokemon. I didn't want to hate it on this card and on this Pokemon so hard when it was the first pack that we opened it, because I thought it was like bad luck. But now I can throw shit at this and say, good thing that this box was tear apart, because oh my god, if you got in that box of high premium Pokemon cards and they tell you that there is one secret rare on each on each box guarantee for you, and this is the one that you get, yeah, that will be being sad. Anyway, okay, so let's continue with the video. Now let's talk about what I actually went in and bought at my hometown. Not all these items that I will show you are like bought there, but first I think everything starts with these items. We got the Digimon one, and I also bought a Game Boy. Now this is the only picture that I have of that Game Boy. Just the listing, I guess, picture of when I bought it, and from the side that I bought it. You should, if you guys are into retro games from Guadalajara and want to get some good stuff, follow them. They're pretty cool. They actually gave me this bootleg, which I thought it was pretty funny, and it reminded me of Arena Gacho. He plays this game and is absolutely hilarious.
前半チャンスを迎えたのはサンパウロ。
シュートドライブシュート
またしてもドライブシュート頼み。
お願いしますお願いしますキエ
And he gave me some other stuff, so I'm really appreciative about that. But yeah, those are the only pictures basically that I have from the Game Boy that I bought. This was a good deal, a bundle deal. I went to like maybe 4 blocks up to like the nerdy mall, if you can say it that way, in Guadalajara called Friki Plaza. I went there, I found an excellent store, and this guy had one of my grills at an excellent price, sitting there, and I was like, will you be willing to do a trade? So I got a very good deal out of that Game Boy. I flip it immediately basically, to get me this, as a boxed CIB Pokémon Monster, silver. Yeah, been wanting to get this one just for display, really, because I do own my own silver from back in the day, just the cartridges though. And the cartridges are completely different. You can see in the Japanese ones they lacked the silver cartridges, but this one is clean and good. The one on the US, the cartridges is silver, but I don't remember the sticker being so cool. Maybe it's just the colors surrounding it. But yeah, this has all the inserts, all the shit. It was priced so good competitively, especially after my brother being in Japan, finding one of this at a very monstrous price, and then seeing this in your hometown in just perfect condition. You know, it's just so good. Super well priced. It was a great deal. I couldn't pass it on. I'm super happy I'm owning this one. This is definitely not something I will not flip in the near future. And while talking about the Digimon, I'm not gonna flip it. I'm actually very stoked to play this. I think, I haven't checked, but I think these are the 2021 ones. Maybe? Yeah, 2021. I was not believing into buying vintage thing, but I mean 2021, you can maybe say it's vintage already with how fast this shit is going. But here it does says on the back, I think it says from the creators of Tamagotchi, and this was very before the actual like anime, manga, and all that stuff. Like this was the first thing that they sold. It was like a Tamagotchi like game, which is pretty cool. I'm very stoked to do this. I love the Tamagotchi games, so good pickups. Basically, the Game Boy and this one that got me my CIB silver copy. This is amazing. So it's worth noting that my girlfriend and I went to a guided tour to the Belen graveyard, which is like a super old graveyard. It was like a high life graveyard. I think it was, I don't remember well, but I think it's like from 1800, you know, it's super old. I think it was closed before the 1900s. So this is like super old. It's not that big, but it has a lot of legends, including one vampire. So it was pretty cool being there. One of the things that it was pretty interesting that I didn't know was that there was the graveyard of this little kid, Nachito, who apparently died because he was so afraid of the dark that he got like a heart attack when one of the candles that was left for him that did not work. His tombstone is actually full of toys. So in some ways you can think of Nachito like the saint of trinkets, you know. I did left him one of my special stickers, shiny Pokemon stickers there. Just like a little offering, just like a little gift to have him bless me with trinket luck, you know. I thought it was pretty cool. To me, Nachito is really the saint of trinkets. And there was some paranormal stuff going on there while we were near Nachito's tombstone. My girlfriend felt something, and then we realized that she had like this tiny fingerprint on her glasses. This was while she was giving Nachito a little offering. So we thought maybe Nachito was really eager to get that offering. That was really something, because her glasses did have like an actual little fingerprint that it was not hers. That was wild. Now let's go through all items. I found this one. I haven't even cleaned it up. I should have cleaned it up before, but I was surprised to know that this is a Tommy one. If you don't know, Tommy figures from Pokemon are pretty expensive. For some reason, they come up in price a lot. This one moves. It just dances like this. There was some call collection of Tommy electronics, and these were pretty expensive. This toy is actually mine, not from when I was a kid, but when I used to thrift, like maybe 10 years, 12 years ago, in my local city. I used to be there at the thrifting every Sunday for at least 4 years. It was super fun, and I always try to find like things that I like. You know, Psyduck was one of them. I was not really like a Pokemon freak. You know, I was just a normal person who happened to like some stuff, and one of them was maybe a Pokemon and two. And then you start buying cars and shit, and you get all sucked in. You know, but there was this old lady who always had like Psyducks for some reason, and she kept calling them ducks. One funny story is when with another of these items. Woo! This huge Psyduck plushie was actually from back then, and she had it. She had two. I don't know what happened to the other one. It was a tiny one. It was like this size, this side from this one, and they were together. And I was like, "Oh, how much for those two?" And she said, the dogs." The dogs? Okay, yeah, those are $2. So yeah, those basically two plushies at that time for this duck were $2, and they're, oh man, I don't even want to know how much they're worth it. But knowing that original plushies can be somewhat pricey from Pokemon, I'm not surprised if this guy's fetch ups a good money along with this Tommy one. And I bought a bunch of Psyduck stuff. I mean, I don't know where it is, but I remember I used to have more and more Psyduck stuff from that lady, because she kept buying it because she thought it was a duck. But it was funny, to me at least, it was funny that I found these two specific Psyducks. I mean, just one Pokemon. But then my girlfriend and I were to she wanted to go to this like swap meet that now happens at a specific place here. It wasn't there when we used to live there years ago. It's fairly recently, but it is very big. It is much bigger than I expected it. Like I thought it was just a tiny part of the park, but no, it has completely eaten the park. Even people outside the park were selling stuff. It is huge. It has transcended its own thing. And then maybe not everything is just like nerdy or things, but you do found stuff. I thought it was pretty funny that little trip that we made there. I found these two Psyducks, but also I was able to like the first thing that I see is this one. And I thought it was completely beautiful. It is official. It is newer, and it was a super good price. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna pull the trigger. And then we kept walking, and we found some other stuff like this little like KFC tiny thing. You know, this is for like the Sylvian families. My girlfriend collects them, so we were at this place, at this booth that they sell like stuff for your Sylvian families, and she got the McDonald's one, and I got the KFC because she's a McDonald's baby, and I'm a KFC type of guy. So I mean, you find that type of stuff. You know, I also found this, which I thought it was pretty funny. It's super cute. It doesn't turn as you will expect to choose a lucky color, but it's a cute idea. And I thought it was pretty funny that I found this one. I already have this one sealed, and I usually found this one sitting at a market that we always go. It's common to see it. I always want like $7 for it. I'm always like, I'm not gonna pay $7 for it. It's already open. New is like $8. Come on, why are you pricing it like that? And this guy had it for a dollar, less than a dollar. It was funny that the only things that I bought at that massive thing, like the main things I found was like 2 polygons. I thought it was pretty hilarious. And officially I've been entering my plushie era. Most definitely, I want to get more plushies. Also, just normal pickups. But this were a very good price. We got Sonic, Super Sonic, and we got the Monty Mall. This were basically priced 40% off from the original price. So we have Super Sonic and the Monty Mall. Probably gonna be open this one and keeping sealed this one. Who knows, bro? Who knows with me anymore? I don't even know myself. Now before I close the video though, I did got packages in my hometown, and we are gonna be opening them up. Also went to 2 car stores, I guess. Last year I found a car little booth on a tianguis, basically a swap meet, a local swap meet to where my parents live. Very humble car shop. The guys are so generally good. Now they're selling video games. Last year they were not selling video games, but it's been getting a little bigger, but their selection was lacking this year. But I thought it will be a place that I will love to go each week, to be honest. They get good deals. The prices are so good. I got this Meditate Full Art. This is in Spanish, I don't care. I just saw this card and I thought it was fantastic. And this little Biplume from Miki Tanaka. Miki Tanaka has been doing cars since the beginning of Pokemon TGC. Is one of my favorite artists. You probably are seeing some of the cars that I have here going on here. But this Biplume is just awesome. It's so good, so good. She makes incredible Pokemon art. And I visited another car shop that I was pretty impressed by it. So yeah, I got Lazy from them. This was from the same building from where I get the silver Game Boy CIB box. Excellent. I was kind of overwhelmed by how many cars they have. And to be honest, some of the prices there were crazy. But that's just the prices of cars, you know. That's just how they are. You cannot really make those prices up. But this was like super fairly priced. I thought he wanted for like $4. I thought it was super fair, and I did enjoy talking to this person. Definitely the two experiences that I have buying cars were incredible. Like these two places, to be honest, I will completely would love to return each week to buy them from. You know, it's a shame that I have to go there every year just to buy them. You know, but I've been going there. Last year I was to these two places and I had a blast. It's also pretty cool to see them like grow, because these guys were now selling like video games, and this was massive. They now have like a showcase of cars in the front. The business has grown definitely, and you can see that they do it for the love of cars. But with these two experiences, like one being in a very humble swap meet and the other one being in just the center of the city, I was actually able to get packages, which represent very good this experience. First, we got the swap meet experience, just a fake Pokemon card pack. Silver Tempest. There's not even a Mewtwo in Silver Tempest, bro. I love these packages. And look at this. What they put here on the back is just rip off directly from Wikipedia. Like Pokemon Go. It still says Pokemon Go. It's a free. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Pokemon Go was released to mixed reviews. Reviews praise the overall experience. You cannot make this shit up. This is insane and insanely cool. But we do have actual packages. We got Lost Origin, we got Silver Tempest, and we got Paldea Evolve. This is probably the reason why I picked this is because they were fairly good price. Sometimes you see Lost Origin going up in price. Sometimes you see Silver Tempest going up in price because they already are vintage for some reason. Paldea Evolve also, it goes up in price, but these packages were excellent to price. You know, I will pay for those prices that they have. But the reason why I got this three packs is just mainly because these are my three favorite collections from the past years. From Sword and Shield, we got Silver Tempest and Lost Origin, probably my two most open sets. The reason why you want to open Silver Tempest is because you can get the alt Lugia art card that is completely breathtaking.
Oh my God!
I actually was lucky enough to pull it up out of my first booster box in one of my earlier openings, like from Instagram Live. It was insane. I didn't even knew what I was doing, and I was pulling like one of the most expensive cards in modern Pokemon. I sold it. It was a good deal back then. It was still a good deal right now, but I didn't know what I was doing. I will. If I were me today, I will probably kept that one. And I opened so many Silver Tempest packs. So many of them, like probably 200 plus packages, trying to get that Luigi pack. Never did. I pull out each single one of the other cards in the set. I'm not kidding. I pulled each. I could have done a master set, but not the Luigi. And since then, I've been trying to ride that wave, try to see if I can get the Lugia, you know. And we got Lost Origin, same thing. I just want that Giratina, bro. I just want one more chance. There was a time that I was completely obsessed with it. Like I think I opened almost 400 packs of this, 300 and something packs of Lost Origin. Never saw the Giratina. You know, and every time that I look, that card is just getting more and more and more expensive. It's just hard. You know, it's just stupid. And Paldea Evolve. Some people will shit on Paldea Evolve. You know, 1 week, people in Twitter are saying that this is one of the best modern sets ever. then the next week they're saying that it's not. Who else to believe? But you cannot deny that this is, well, at least in my opinion, is one of the most underrated sets. Has some incredible art, but main thing here, you're looking for that fish. Shinji Kanda's Magikarp. It's probably the best card from modern Pokemon, maybe, probably. I mean, from the main era, from Scarlet and Violet, yeah, probably is there. And in price too, you can see there. So this there's a chance, here to get it. And if not, you can get the Yono.
Nice.
You can always win on this on Polyevolve. Polyevolve actually is one of those sets that have been really kind to me, but I never got in the two big ones. But I most likely have seen almost everything from this set, and already own what I want from this set, except that Magikarp and this one. So I think we're gonna start with Silver Tempest. Oh no, we gotta start with Silver Tempest. I love these fake ones. And also they feel so bad. But you know why I love this is ripping off completely horrible. Oh man, look at these cards. They're such a mess. Oh, Tinkaton. My God, this is why you gotta love these ones, cause everything is shiny. Everything is so funny. Look at this. Where else are you gonna get a Tinkaton EX like this? And for people who are like, oh yeah, no, this looks awesome, bro. I will show the original here of this card. Yeah, it's just so funny. Let's see. Oh, known Beastar. Okay. And also, like, who decided to get these cards? The backgrounds are so good. Look at this. Almost like normal cars. Because you used to, I remember I've seen some videos like, how can you tell from fake Pokemon cards? And one of them said, you look for the good, clean cuts. The cuts must be good. Pokemon, please explain me. Which good, clean cuts are you referring to? Please let me know. Like what it is. Which one of this looks more real to you from the cuts? It's insane, bro. Get your shit together, Pokemon Company, please. Anyway, we got the Beastar. We got checks in the go. Okay, who chooses this one? Like and roll. EX. Okay, you got a Pikachu, right? Okay, somebody here had like a good taste. They're gonna get some full art, bro. Here you get a full art. You get a Mew X. Okay, this actually doesn't look so far off from the original, I gotta say. You're gonna see the original right here, but this doesn't follow so far from the original. I gotta tell you that it does not. And at the end we got a Squallability. Okay, great cuts. This looks just on par with the Pokemon Company. They're just doing it the same, bro. Look at this cut. Amazing. So that's a fake one. Now let's get the real thing here. We're gonna open with Silver Tempest. Let's start with this bad boy here. Oh man, going back to this set just makes me wanna cry. There was four cards. Going back to the trick. Okay. All habits never die, I guess. Torrents, we got the Dragonair. I've seen these cards 1,000 and billion times over. The amount of physical pain that I'm gaining right now. Okay, we got a full art. You cannot ask for better than this. You cannot ask for better than this, boy. It doesn't matter what it is. You got a full art. That's good. This is something.
Bruh.
This is good. And we have okay. There was something. I felt something in my spirit there for a moment. Silver Tempest and I were connected again. I think I pulled that card like 2 or 3 times. But it's just, at least it was like nothing. Because one of the saddest things from this sets from Sword and Shield was that on the newer sets, you could... Oh, this feels weird. This felt weird. Let's hope... No, it's not a reseal. Okay. I thought for a moment maybe it was a reseal. But no, it doesn't feel like a reseal. Definitely doesn't feel like a reseal. But yeah, I mean, the reason why this package is sucked... In the new ones, you at least can get a holo. But on this ones, you could get like just shit on it. Just shit on you and nothing happens, you know. There's no special card, no anything. Oh, how many Tomokatsu Kamiya bronzers have you seen in your life? 1,000. How many Phalanx So have you seen? Ooh, how many Miki Tanega's Poliwas have you seen? Oh, Miki Tanega's Oddish. How many of them have you seen together in the same pack? 1,000? Oh man, this Reverse Z1. I'm so afraid of pulling this card. Come on, just give me that final. No, nothing. No, just and he just laughs at me. Oh man, how many times we've been here? How many times? It just felt like opening the same package again. I don't want to describe the amount of like bodily pain that I just felt. Like I felt like my mind and body were reversed to a time of just pure pain. This is the energy. Yeah, there's no trick on this one. We go to modern. There is at least one guarantee something here at the end. I see sparkles. The light is giving me a sparkle, so there might be a special thing here coming up. Okay, we got Snubber, we got Fletching, we got Baltram, we got the Bravery Charm. Yeah, oh, this is absolutely lovely art. I love it. We got Horror Tringo, okay. Meryl is in here, nice. Okay, oh, Mouse Karada EX, you cannot ask for any better, bro. This is a good pack. Now, there you go. A full art that you can flip? Nah. This cannot go any better. This is a good card. I don't know how expensive it goes really, but this is a great pull. An awesome pull. Also, for the title, you might have seen that there was some comics. Let me show you some comics. I went to this place called Rico's Jugos. They sell comics and stuff, prints, stickers like this. Just cool stuff, you know. If you're in the area and want to get some cool shit printed, this is the place. Look at this. I don't even know if I can show this on YouTube. Who knows? This is not definitely for kids. But if you thought that by saying comics I was gonna show you like some Marvel stuff, yeah, I don't even know what that is, bro. You know, maybe people in the title are like, oh, they saw comics and they thought I was gonna talk maybe about Marvel stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you. There's some comics in here. This is by Charunose Carmen. This says based on a book that later was a film that it was not called like that, and it's a three-language experience edition in English, Japanese, and in Spanish. This is an absolute piece. I really fell in love with the edition of it because this is like cardboard made by hand. It was made and cotton by hand. I think they're even in cellularized here. It says number 9. I don't know if this was 9 out of how many. Definitely don't care about it, but it definitely shows that this was not made like there was not really too many made. You can see a lot of work was put on here on each edition, and then you get this little sign here, which is just the comic. It's absolutely fantastic. I did read it before this, and this is, I guess it's a coming of an age a story probably some parts I cannot show here in YouTube. And then we got Bautizo, which I thought it was pretty interesting because it is more like a magazine. You get comics, but they're from various people, not just one people. And this is from Grupo Shampoo. They got shampoo here. They literally have the Tio Nacho shampoo here. I thought the cover was amazing. I don't know if this was probably Rizzo. I'm not in particularly a Rizzo fan, but it does looks amazing here. If it is Rizzo, probably is Rizzo. But the other everything else is just Xerox copies, and it looks amazing. It's just a magazine of comics, and then more comics and comics, and then at the end I love that it has like this ad thing, you know, like those magazines in the old days. Like, do you search for somebody to watch TV and cry? There's a promotion of pay one and get two on TikTok and Twitch. You know, you should send Galle at 64113. You know, that type of stuff. I thought it was pretty cool, so I picked them up. I picked this up, and well, that's pretty much everything. This video is gonna be like 4 hours long, I bet. This is a book that I was able to get and recover from my mother's house. This was a present from my brother too. It's from 1989 to 90. All the comics, all the Schulz made. You know that I'm a big Charlie Brown guy, so it's a good thing to have at home. This Survive. I used to be at a house that always have floatings, like really bad floatings, and this, you can see some water damage there, especially on the first pages. You can see that, but this survived really good. This books are, the Fantagraphics books are so good. So if you're able to pick your favorite year and just get one of this, not the whole collection, because there are a lot of them. He made a lot of comics for a lot of years, but just pick your 1 year and you would be fine. Each year, any year, if you're a connoisseur and already know what type of specific, I mean, the width is always there, but if you're a fan of a specific art style, I guess you can get different ones. You know, the earlier ones, the art style was really good. I'm actually more of a fan of a sleek early art style. You know, the 90s ones is strange because you will see a lot of shift from ideas, but later he will draw. I don't know if you have seen, like, or if you know, but he actually had, I think he had Parkinson's disease. I don't know, but he was shaking. He couldn't draw steadily, so he will do. I mean, he used to draw this way, you know, Charlie Brown. He now had to draw it like in pages, huge pages, so his shaking wouldn't be noticeable, but you can see it, and the art style change, you know, during those years. But I mean, if you take something like this, is probably from the 90s. I think it was when that what that thing all started. I don't know, because you can see more pronounceable here, you know. Even if in these ones, there's just an examples. You can see the differences between lines. This is so much messier than more slick lines than this. But yeah, I mean, I can talk hours about how Schulz draw Charlie Brown, but we're not here to do that. I just wanted to show you this in the same way, and at the same time saying thank you for watching the video. Hope you guys had a good time. I've been doing these videos and it's been fun. I always say that as long as the video has 100 views, I will make another one. So I really appreciate you guys staying up and watching these videos. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I will see you on the next one.